Welcome to Active Life Pics, your go-to channel for the fascinating wonders of life and science. We're thrilled to have you with us today as we embark on an incredible journey. But before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you won't miss any of our exciting content. We're diving deep into the mysteries of life, from the tiniest cell to the complex beauty of birth. It's a journey of discovery, of understanding, and of marveling at the intricate miracles of nature. So sit back, relax, and let's start this extraordinary voyage together. Remember, every subscription supports our mission to bring the wonders of life and science to you. So, are you ready to explore the miraculous journey of life's creation? Let's dive in. Have you ever wondered how life begins? How a single cell transforms into a complex living organism? Today, we're unraveling this mystery. We're taking you on a journey of conception, from the moment a single sperm fertilizes an egg. From that tiny egg to a rapidly growing embryo, we're going to follow the incredible process of life's creation. It's a voyage that's simultaneously universal and intensely personal. It's a story that's been unfolding for eons, yet each time it's a unique marvel. It's a tale that begins in the microscopic world of cells and culminates in the miracle of birth. From ovulation to implantation, each stage of conception is a testament to the intricate design of nature. It's a symphony of biological processes, each playing their part in harmonious coordination, all leading up to the moment when life begins. So buckle up as we embark on this miraculous journey. Step number 1: ovulation. Our journey begins with ovulation, a crucial part of the menstrual cycle. This is a process that occurs each month within a woman's ovaries. It's like clockwork, happening approximately 2 weeks after the first day of her last menstrual period. This is when a mature egg, primed and ready for its role in conception, is released from the ovary. This egg is the star of our story. It's the potential beginning of new life. Now you might be wondering, what happens to this egg once it's released? Does it just hang around, waiting? Well, not exactly. This egg, now mature and ready, doesn't wait for anyone. It sets off on its journey, moving from the cozy confines of the ovary to the mysterious and winding path of the fallopian tube. This journey is a critical step in the conception process, setting the stage for the next chapter in our story of life's beginning. Now that the egg is mature and ready, it sets off on its journey. Step number 2: moving into the fallopian tube. Upon release, the egg takes a trip into the fallopian tube. This is no ordinary journey, but a voyage that marks the beginning of potential life. The fallopian tube, a narrow passage leading from the ovary to the uterus, becomes the egg's temporary home. Here, it patiently waits, like a princess in a tower, for a single brave knight, the sperm. This trip isn't a leisurely float downstream, but rather a determined push against the current. The egg is assisted by the tube's tiny hair-like projections, called cilia, which guide it along its path. It's somewhat of a dance between the egg and the fallopian tube, a silent waltz that nature has perfected over thousands of years. In this microscopic world, every second counts. The egg spends around 3 to 4 days in this tube, in a state of anticipation. The stage is set, awaiting the arrival of the sperm. Step number 3: the sperm's long journey. While the egg awaits, millions of sperm embark on their own treacherous journey. From the moment of ejaculation, a staggering 40 million to 150 million sperm begin their epic voyage, each with the same singular mission: to reach and fertilize the egg. Imagine a race where millions of competitors start, but there can only be one winner. That's the incredible journey these microscopic swimmers undertake. They dart through the cervix, swim into the uterus, and up into the fallopian tubes. It's a marathon, not a sprint. The fastest of these swimmers can reach the egg in about half an hour, but for others, it might take days. But time isn't the only challenge. A woman's body has many natural barriers designed to test the endurance and strength of these sperm. From acidic environments to immune responses, it's a veritable obstacle course designed to weed out the weak and ensure only the strongest and most determined sperm get anywhere near the egg. The sperm are resilient though, capable of surviving up to 72 hours in this harsh environment. But even with their impressive staying power, only a few hundred of the original millions will come close to the egg. It's a journey fraught with challenges and adversity, but the end goal makes it all worthwhile. When one champion sperm finally reaches the egg, it's a momentous achievement. This victorious little swimmer is the one that carries the other half of the genetic blueprint for a new life. It's the one that will fuse with the egg, triggering a series of incredible events that will eventually lead to the creation of a unique individual. So next time you marvel at the miracle of life, spare a thought for these microscopic heroes. The epic voyage they undertake is nothing short of extraordinary. Against all odds, one champion sperm accomplishes the mission, and thus the next chapter of life begins. Step number 4, fertilization. The moment of truth arrives as a single sperm penetrates the egg. This is where the magic happens, the incredible process of fertilization. Out of millions, only one lucky sperm gets the golden ticket to enter the egg. This process takes about 24 hours, a day filled with anticipation and miracles. As soon as the sperm penetrates the egg, an immediate change occurs on the egg's surface. This change is like a protective shield, preventing any other sperms from entering. This is nature's way of ensuring that the genetic makeup of the baby is complete and unique. Right from this moment, the baby's genetic details, including whether it's a boy or a girl, are all set. Even though it's microscopic at this point, the foundation for a new life has been laid. With fertilization complete, a new life begins. This tiny cell holds within it the promise of extraordinary growth and development, all leading up to the miracle of birth. Step number 5, cellular division. Post-fertilization, the fertilized egg begins its transformation. This tiny seed of life, now known as a zygote, embarks on a journey of rapid growth and division. It's like a microcosm of the universe, expanding and evolving at an incredible rate. Cellular division is a spectacle to behold as the single-celled zygote divides into 2 cells, then 4, then 8, and so on, multiplying with astonishing speed. Meanwhile, this cluster of cells is on the move. Leaving the fallopian tube, it makes its way to the uterus, a journey taking roughly 3 to 4 days. Yet, nature is not always perfect. In rare instances, the fertilized egg might attach itself to the fallopian tube instead of the uterus. This is known as an ectopic or tubal pregnancy and can pose serious health risks to the mother. Now securely in the uterus, the next phase begins. Step number 6, implantation. The fertilized egg now attaches itself to the uterus lining in a process called implantation. This amazing journey continues as the fertilized egg, now known as a blastocyst, reaches its new home, the uterus. As it touches the uterine wall, it begins to burrow, nestling itself comfortably into the lush lining of the endometrium. This is no random act, but a carefully orchestrated dance between the blastocyst and the uterus, signaling the start of a new stage in this incredible process. As the blastocyst settles in, the cells continue their rapid division. It's a remarkable spectacle of nature's precision, as each cell knows exactly what to do, when to do it, and where to go. From here, the developing embryo will receive the nutrients it needs to grow and develop. Implantation marks a significant milestone in the conception journey. It sets the stage for the next chapter, the release of pregnancy hormones. With implantation successful, hormonal changes begin. Step number 7, pregnancy hormones. With the onset of pregnancy, the body starts producing a special hormone. This hormone, known as human chorionic gonadotropin or HCG, plays an essential role in the early stages of pregnancy. It's manufactured by cells that eventually form the placenta, the organ that provides nourishment to the developing baby. Interestingly, HCG can be detected in the mother's blood as early as 1 week following conception. It's this hormone that pregnancy tests, both at the doctor's office and at home, are designed to identify. For instance, a blood or urine pregnancy test administered by a healthcare professional is designed to detect the presence of HCG. Similarly, many home pregnancy tests can detect this hormone on the first day of your missed period, offering early insight into whether or not a baby is on the way. With the confirmation of pregnancy, the baby's development continues. As we move forward, we'll delve into the fascinating process of how this tiny life begins to form and grow. Step number 8. Baby's development. Now begins the most exciting phase, the development of the baby. Once the fertilized egg attaches to the uterus, a division of labor takes place. Some cells take on the responsibility of forming the placenta, the life support system that delivers nutrients from mother to baby. Others embark on the journey of becoming the embryo, the early blueprint of your baby. In just the 5th week, a tiny pulsing heart begins to beat, the foundation for the brain, spinal cord, and heart, along with other organs, start to form. By the 8th week, this rapidly developing life, now graduated to being called a fetus, measures a tad over half an inch, and the growth doesn't stop there. The fetus continues its incredible transformation, aiming for a full-term delivery around 40 weeks. This journey from a single cell to a complex organism is truly a miracle of nature.